Hi, I wanted to make a video about who I think the Harpy is in Marine. Um, there are a lot of speculations of who it is. The shave pate? Is it Hizdahr Zalorak? I don't think that they're the Harpy. Okay, they're I think both of them are son of the Harpy. I think in literal terms, Hizdahr Zalorak is maybe directly the son of the Harpy, right? But the Harpy has been elusive, and I have a feeling I know who it is. I believe the Harpy is the Green Grace Galatza Galare. And I think I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or wrong or whatever, but what makes me think it is one of the last chapters in Dance with Dragons, where Galatza Galare, after everything has gone down, alright, after the scene at the fire pit, after everything, after Hizdahr Zalorak is married, and the truce was gonna come to fruition but didn't because of the incident, and Hizdahr Zalorak is in control. That's sort of like when she comes in, alright? She comes in and establishes power, okay? And she comes in a very regal sort of way. I can't remember exactly what it was in her speech, or in her in what she said that really made me think it, but something about it really makes me think that Galatza Galare is the Harpy. And I'm gonna just quickly try to find it for you. I got the book here. I think it was the last Barristan chapter, which I believe is... yeah, I'm going to try to read out the time. I found the area. Selmy was reminded just how old she was. 20 years my elder or more. If the Queen were here, I know she would join me in thanking you for all that you have done for us. He's speaking to Galatza Galare. Her magnificence has always been most gracious. Galatza Galare finished her drink and fastened up her veil again. Have there been any further tidings of our sweet Queen? Okay, number one, if we go back just a line, it's all she's done for the Queen. Okay, so she's quote unquote beyond suspicion, but she also refers to Daenerys as sweet Queen. Okay, now if you remember the writing style of George in the beginning, he almost made sweet a swear word. Like my sweet brother, my sweet husband. All these things. Almost every time he refers to as sweet, there's something bad about it. Sour, or whatever. There's a bad connotation almost every time in these books when they refer to something as sweet. It's like insincere. Even though it's supposed to be sincere, but it's insincere. So, has there been any further tidings of our sweet Queen? None as yet. I shall pray for her, and what of King Hizdahr, if I may be so bold? Might I be permitted to see his radiance? Soon, I hope. He is unharmed, I promise you. I am pleased to hear that. Alright, so she's speaking as a person of authority, okay? Like she already knows that she's in control, and she's trying to assert it. Whereas the Green Grace is supposed to be a servant. So I mean, I could go on, but those are, I'm sure I can go find some more, but you know, I don't want to make this video too terribly long. Just read that chapter. It's the I have this version of the book, the hardcover, and that chapter begins, and that conversation begins on page 914. So just reread that. You know, so that's who I think the Harpy is. I think the Harpy is Galata Galare. And it's very subtle and puppeteerish. But yeah, so that's my my theory. Bye.